The Everest Effect, how 2025 changed high-altitude climbing forever. Introduction. There are mountains, and then there is Everest, a place where air becomes poison, where a single mistake can cost a life, and where humans stop being in control. The year 2025 was not the deadliest season in Everest's history, but it was a turning point, a year that forced the world to ask a difficult question. Where are we really going? This is not just a story about deaths. It is a story about a system, about money, about ambition, and about how Everest in 2025 reminded us of something we forgot. The mountain never changed. We did. What is the Everest Effect? In mountaineering, there has always been an unspoken belief. Each decade, Everest becomes more accessible. Better gear, more accurate weather forecasts, satellite communication, commercial expeditions. But in 2025, that illusion collapsed. The Everest Effect is the moment when technology, money, and mass tourism collide with the limits of the human body. Everest did not become easier. It simply exposed how fragile we are. The season that raised alarm bells in 2025, too many dangerous factors aligned at once. Record numbers of climbers, unprecedented congestion on the route, long delays at extreme altitude, a surge in night descents, lines formed above 8,000 meters. People stood still for long periods, and at that altitude, standing still is often a death sentence. This was not chaos. It was a system pushed beyond its limits. Everest stopped being a mountain. It became a bottleneck of risk. Commercialization, when a dream became a product. Today, Everest can be bought, not officially, but with enough money, you are told, we'll get you to the top. In 2025, this mindset became deadly. Climbers with experience on 6,000 to 7,000 meter peaks entered the death zone without understanding what prolonged hypoxia truly does to the mind and body. A guide beside you creates a sense of safety, but above 8,000 meters, no one can carry you forever. Even Sherpas have limits. One of the most disturbing realities of 2025 was the overload placed on Sherpas. In some teams, the ratio became one Sherpa per client. On paper, it looked ideal. In reality, it failed. When dozens of climbers weaken at the same time, oxygen runs low, darkness falls, and weather turns hostile. Even the strongest humans break. When everyone needs help, there is no one left to help. Night descents, the deadliest hours. More than 40% of post-summit descents in 2025 happened at night, a record. Night descents are the most dangerous phase of an Everest climb. Temperatures drop further, winds become violent, visibility disappears, decision-making deteriorates. Most deaths do not happen on the way up. They happen after success, when the body is empty and the mountain is not finished. Psychology. Why people don't turn back. The most dangerous moment on Everest is not the storm, not the cold. It is the thought, I'm already so close. In 2025, the pressure to summit at any cost became overwhelming. Money, social media, sponsors, family expectations, fear of failure. Everest does not rush. It waits. It waits for that one decision you should never make. How 2025 changed mountaineering worldwide. After the 2025 season, the global climbing community began to shift. Stricter experience requirements, discussions about permit limits, reevaluation of commercial expedition models, a renewed focus on the right to turn back. Mountaineering returned to its most important question: why are you climbing? Final message. Everest did not become more dangerous. It became more honest. It does not ask how much money you have, who your guide is, or how many people are watching. It asks only one question: do you know when to turn back? The 2025 season proved something simple and terrifying. High altitude is not about strength. It is about decisions. And if you don't make the right one, the mountain will make it for you. Call to action. If this story made you think, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and tell me in the comments, would you turn back or keep going? My name is Urkasulu. This is Frost of Heights, where the mountains speak, and we listen.